Who is the greatest Olympian of all time? Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, Michael Johnson. Michael Phelps.
Like, comment, subscribe, see you next time.
Who was the first African American woman to win the gymnastics all-around gold medal? Simone Biles, Gabby Douglas, Dominique Dawes. Gabby Douglas is the first African American in Olympic history to win the individual all-around event at the 2012 Summer Games. Douglas, standing at 5 feet 2 inches, also won team gold medals at the 2012 and 2016 Summer Olympics. What Olympic sport consists of sliding down an ice-covered incline on a forerunner sleigh? Sledding, lugeing, bobsledding. Bobsledding. Which city has hosted the Olympics the most? London, Los Angeles, Paris. London. What figure skating jump is named for the man who won the first gold medal in Olympic figure skating? Lutz, Salchow, Bielman. Salchow. How many gold medals has the U.S. won? 263, 440, 1,022. $1,022. Which American athlete refused to dip the U.S. flag in salute to King Edward VII during the opening parade in the 1908 Olympics in London? Jim Thorpe, Ralph Rose, John Godina. Ralph Rose. What year did women begin competing in the Olympics? London, 1908. Madrid, 1920. Paris, 1900. Paris, 1900. Which decathlete was the youngest to win a gold medal in the Olympics? Bob Mathias, Caitlyn Jenner, Rafer Johnson. Bob Mathias. Who is the only athlete to win a gold medal in different sports in both the Summer and the Winter Olympics? Irving Jaffe, Eddie Egan, Sonia Henne. Eddie Egan. Which champion swimmer and surfer developed the flutter kick in freestyle swimming and won 3 Olympic gold medals? Duke Kahanamoku, Mitchie Phelps, Jenny Thompson. Duke Kahanamoku. Which woman won Olympic gold medals in figure skating in 1984 and 1988, and later won an Emmy Award for her performance in a television special? Katarina Witt, Sonia Henne, Dorothy Hamill. Katarina Witt. The Olympic Games in which city were suspended for a day following a failed rescue attempt of Israeli athletes abducted by Palestinian terrorists? Munich, Rome, Stockholm. Munich. Who won the Olympic marathon in 1972 in Munich, West Germany, becoming the first American in 64 years to win the event? Buddy Edelin, Frank Shorter, Dave Waddle. Frank Shorter. Who was the first woman swimmer to win gold medals in 3 consecutive Olympic Games? Shane Gould, Tracy Calkins, Dawn Fraser. Dawn Fraser. Who among these sailors won 4 consecutive gold medals in Olympic fin-class sailing? Paul Elvstrom, Peter Goss, Paul Kyer. Paul Elvstrom. Which of these siblings combined to win 5 Olympic track and field gold medals during a career in which they set 26 world records? Tamara and Irina Press, Michael and Leon Spinks, Nito and Aldo Nadi. Tamara and Irina Press. Who won gold medals in freestyle wrestling in 3 consecutive Olympics? Alexander Medved, Chris Taylor, Bruce Baumgartner. Alexander Medved. Who won 9 Olympic gold medals during the 1980s and 1990s, including 4 gold medals at the 1984 Summer Games in Los Angeles? Archie Hahn, Carl Lewis, Edwin Moses. Carl Lewis. Who won the gold medal in the marathon at the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome while running barefoot, setting an unofficial world record? Kip Keino, Haile Gebrselassie, Abebe Bikila. Abebe Bikila. Who won gold medals in 2 400-meter events at the 1968 Olympics in Mexico City, setting a world record in one that lasted 2 decades? Lee Evans, Butch Reynolds, Edwin Moses. Lee Evans. Which athlete was stripped of decathlon and pentathlon gold medals won at the 1912 Olympic Games in Stockholm, Sweden? Red Grange, Chuck Noll, Jim Thorpe. Jim Thorpe. During which games was the first Olympic village built to accommodate competitors and officials? Amsterdam, 1928. Berlin, 1936. Los Angeles, 1932. Los Angeles, 1932. Who was the first to score a perfect 10 in an Olympic gymnastics event? Olga Korbut, Nadia Comaneci, Ludmila Turishcheva. Nadia Comaneci. Who was the first man to win the Olympic gold medal in both the 200-meter and the 400-meter races? Maurice Green, Michael Johnson, Carl Lewis. Michael Johnson. Who was the first to win a medal in both swimming and diving in the same Olympics? Dawn Fraser, Janet Evans, Aileen Riggin. Aileen Riggin. Which of these was an athletic and musical competition in honor of Apollo in ancient Greece? Pythian Games, Olympic Games, Highland Games. Pythian Games. Who earned gold medals in the 3-meter springboard and 10-meter platform diving events at both the 1984 and 1988 Olympic Games? Sammy Lee, Greg Louganis, John Neighbor. Greg Louganis. Which ice dancing pair scored an unprecedented perfect score of 6.0 for artistic impression from all 9 judges at the 1984 Olympics? Christopher Dean and Jayne Torvill, Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer, Peter Chernyshев and Naomi Lang. Christopher Dean and Jayne Torvill. How many times has Great Britain hosted the Olympic Games? 4 times. 3 times. Twice. Three times. Who is considered the architect of the modern Olympics? Demetrius Vikilas, Pierre, Baron de Coubertin, Juan Antonio Samaranch. Pierre, Baron de Coubertin. Who won the 400-meter gold medal in the 1908 Olympic Games in London, England, in the only walkover in Olympic history? Paavo Nurmi, Mel Shepherd, Wyndham Halswell. Wyndham Halswell. Which of these American athletes won 4 gold medals at the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin? Edwin Moses, Jim Brown, Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens. What event led to the 1980 Olympic boycott, the largest in the Games' history? The Iran-Iraq War, Arab-Israeli Wars, the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. The Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Where were the first Winter Olympic Games held? Oslo, Norway. Chamonix, France. Lake Placid, New York. Chamonix, France. When were the Winter Olympic Games first held in a year different from the Summer Games? 1954, 1980, 1994. In archery, what is the name given to a target shooting event consisting of 144 arrows, with 36 shot at each of 4 distances? FIDE round, York round, American round. FIDE round. What winter sport evolved from skateboarding and surfing and made its Winter Games debut in 1998? Ski jumping, snowboarding, slalom. Snowboarding. Who was the first winner of the marathon at the modern Olympic Games? Frank Shorter, Abebe Bikila. Spyridon Louis. Spyridon Louis. Which swimmer won 5 Olympic medals and was the first man to hold world records in the 400-meter, 880-yard, and 1,500-meter freestyle events? Matt Biondi. Henry Taylor. Arno Bieberstein. Henry Taylor. What country has won the most medals at the Winter Olympic Games through 2018? Russia. Norway. Canada. Norway.
Like, comment, subscribe.